You know who I am. This is Coach DeCarlo. I want to talk about how Neville Goddard's mother manifested a $2,000 trip from Barbados to the U.S. by using this technique. Now, if you don't go to the end, you're going to think that you know the technique and you're going to miss it. Neville's mother wanted to take a trip to the U.S. and what she started doing was basically preparing for that trip. One of the things that she did was she hired a dressmaker. She had this dressmaker make a number of dresses for her as she prepared in her mind's eye for this trip. Some of you would say, that's the secret. Well, no, then you would miss it. She had this dressmaker make these dresses. As she would go on throughout her day, she would, of course, see herself in the U.S., in New York City, with her son, Neville Goddard. But again, if you fail to go to the end, you're going to miss the secret in this video. The father was hard at working, doing his daily tasks and so forth, managing the business and so forth. So he didn't notice that she was having these dresses made. But in the end, she continued to have these dresses made. And of course, once the dresses were made, she still continued to carry out her daily duties. Now, what she didn't do, she did what scripture often says, wives, win your husbands without a word. She didn't tell him what her desire was. She didn't go into detail and say, you know, Joseph, I want a trip. No, she didn't do any of that stuff. She just saw herself living from the end. Now, again, I know that many of you think that that's the key formula. In part, it is, but it's not the total thing. And so you really need to go to the end to get to the secret formula, because if you practice what it is that I'm telling you, you're going to find yourself having more manifestations. I can tell you that this has worked in my own life and it's worked in the lives of many others that I've talked to. So again, you have to go to the end. It's very important, because if you miss the end, you're going to miss your power for achieving your goals and your desires. She would walk around and do her daily things. She had the dresses made, and one day the husband approached her and he says, you know, you're not looking well, and I really think that you should probably take a trip. And she says, no, honey, no, it's just, you know, with things going on, business going on. No, I think that it's best that I don't take that trip right now. You know, now, of course, in her mind's eye, she had already taken the trip. She was already in New York City with her son, Neville Goddard, enjoying a 3-month vacation. The protest was her letting him be, for that moment, the king, letting him be the one, the provider, to say, no, you're going to take that trip, as if it was his ideal. It sounds much like the trip that Neville took when Abdullah told him, you're going to Barbados. Matter of fact, you're not only going to Barbados, you're in Barbados. So this is pretty much the same technique. People think that they're doing you a service when in fact, it's you who set the service in motion. He said, look, now the thing is, you're going to take that trip. What I need for you to do is go and get your visa, get yourself prepared for this trip, and you're going to take this 3-month vacation because you look a little bit tired, and it's needful that you go and take this trip so that I can have my wife in her best. Of course, Neville's mother complied to her husband, the hero. And what you want to do, of course, is make the person that you're making the request from, or the person that's, when you're seeing this thing in your mind's eye, see the person as being the hero. Now, she saw him as being the hero and she thanked him. So as we're looking at what it is that we're looking at manifesting, the key element here is allowing the person who's giving you the request, say it's a job promotion, allow that person to be the hero. Let them know how good and how great that they are. I've seen this work recently. A young lady was denied her promotion. She worked in a university. I told her, relax. See your best possible outcome. Now, the president of the school said there was no money in the budget to give any more raises. I told the young lady to see the end in mind and also see this person being the hero. When she began seeing this person as the hero, because this was the same person that fought to bring her into this university. So see her as being the hero. When she saw the president being the hero, not somebody that was denying her her requests, and also she saw herself, how can I serve this university? Seeing the president as the hero, seeing her get her desired outcome, she got that raise. What is it that you're after? Now, are you seeing the end results with the person that you're receiving the desired end from as the hero? Make them the hero. You do that by an attitude of gratitude. I told in a video sometime back about a meal, a desired meal that I desired to have, and I saw my wife making this meal and me enjoying this meal and letting her know how much I appreciated that meal. A week later, that meal was made. Now, of course, my wife said the only thing I had to do was ask for the meal. The truth of the matter is, the only thing that Neville's mother had to do was ask, but there's nothing like making somebody the hero or the heroine of your day by seeing in your mind's eye your desired end with a spirit of gratitude. That's your secret. See yourself thanking the person as she did with her husband Joseph. She allowed him to be the hero of the moment. He was the hero. She was on a trip. He felt good about himself. She felt great about the trip, and everybody got what they desired. If you want to manifest your desired end, if you want this trip, or if you want to go on vacation, if you want this promotion, see the person that you're dealing with as the hero and see yourself thanking them for the desired outcome, and you will have what you say. This is Coach DeCarlo saying have a great and abundant day.